Jadin started already.
Rip.
Did he? Oh. Go.
Alright, so
whatever.
this is the any % no EG category of A Link to the Past. Like I said earlier, I don't know if you could actually hear me when I was talking about this, but it's about 30 minutes in length compared to like the run Andy did this morning, which was about an hour and 15. And that's because there's no requirement to finish all the dungeons. Instead, it's just beat the game as fast as possible without use of the exploration glitch, which allows you to walk on a different layer, and which in turn allows you to pretty much go from the start of the game straight to Ganon.
Hey Supreme, did you update the title?
No, you want me to do that?
Yeah, please. Since you're logged in.
So you're not going to see much exciting right away. The run is very similar to pretty much almost all Zelda runs that are not the basic any %. You have to go through the dungeon, you have to save Zelda, you have to go to the Eastern Palace and finish that. But then the run kind of gets a little wacky.
The end goal of this run is to get sushi lunch.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, there's like wall pumping and stuff. Go against the wall in the correct direction. Was it north and west? And you go fast.
Yep.
Smash against the wall.
Gain a few extra pixels than you would just normally walking.
You gotta go fast.
Fortunately, this category has one of the nicer things about it is you don't have to worry about rupee drops as much, or arrow drops. There's no need to buy the flippers or anything that's really expensive. So what he needs in rupee drops, he will get from enemies, pretty much. And arrow drops aren't quite as important in this run, because there's no need to fight as many of the bosses that need arrows, or as many of the rupees. If you did see Andy's run earlier, and you saw him in Misery Mire, and I guess he attempted it in Ganon's Tower, he tried to hover across the gap from Moleworm 2 over to where you normally would have to hookshot across. In this run, with the route that Jadin uses, it is mandatory to do that hover. So, one way or another, he will be doing it in this run.
There's a lot of hovers you'll be able to see during this run.
Yeah, the reason why Moldorm 2 hovering is done is because basically the entire prior to the hover, basically you have to waste like a good 10 minutes just getting a bunch of items to eventually get the hook shot, which would be used in one instance, mandatorily used, so.
This guy is chatting during his speedrun. Look at this. What a pro.
Good gamer, dude.
Good dude.
Oh, dude, it's the Mega Man soccer legend, Fat Homie.
Nice.
Sokor, please pronounce
So-
it correctly.
So cool. So, while we're going through kind of the general thing you see in every run, we do have Claude's language choice for DKC2 coming up. French is still in the lead, 5-0 over English and Japanese. The Donkey Kong Country 3 run will be after that, and there's an incentive for a file name, and there's also incentive to do a palette swap on Dixie and Kitty, which is just a cute little thing you don't see a lot. After that, the next incentive coming up will be Super Mario RPG, with the option to add the Kulex and Jinx fights. Both are in Monster Town, and and both are optional to the game, so you generally skip over them in any percent. And then, of course, we have our ongoing tip jar clothing war, whatever you want to call it. Right now, they're wearing their bunny costumes, but you can donate to switch to the maid or their regular outfits from their, from their game series. And right now, bunny, is in the lead $31. Regular outfits have 30, and maids are lagging behind at 26. So no lead is insurmountable, and if you want to see the outfit changes, you need to donate for it. So you're going to notice right now that Jadin is actually not getting the Sanctuary Heart, and that's because Jadin is a man, and he don't need no Sanctuary Heart.
Dude, that's 5 seconds. It's too much time.
And unfortunately, he spent those 5 seconds saving quitting to the wrong location.
Doesn't matter.
So it's actually faster to go from your house to Eastern, and so that's what he's doing here. Still just basic Link to the Past stuff.
Thank you, Countdown. So yeah, this is the first of the mini clips you'll see in this run. I don't know how much faster it is clipping versus entering Eastern would have been. So yeah, also with like Annie's run, if you didn't see from before, there's normally supposed to be 4 style posts that spawn there, but if you move correctly and kill the first 2 on the top, I believe they just like basically spawn on top of each other, so you kill all 4 rather than having to kill them separately.
Yep. The spawn is dependent on your location in the room and your movement in the room.
That room's impossible.
Agreed.
Please. So coming up will be the boss key. It's not really a skip, it's skipping the required killing all the enemies in the room part of it, but you still grab the boss key. He'll just use his invincibility frames from bouncing off that enemy to just kind of get in, pick up the pot, hit the switch before he gets knocked out by the bubbles.
Yeah, so this boss fight, again, pretty simple. Just make sure you stand on the correct pixel, and it's pretty easy. Otherwise, it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Just gotta time your arrows.
I may be wrong, but I think Jadin actually does a varied version of this fight than what Andy did.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was found to be a little bit faster.
The Yuzu strats.
That's the great thing about Armos is that it's a pretty easy fight no matter your skill level because there's always some really nice setup that makes it go fast. It's just the better you get, the more you want to save those handful of frames or even a second or two at a time.
Yeah, the different fights you can do with Armos are less than seconds apart, probably.
I believe it was a full second, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe, yeah.
It just depends because you can align at the bottom right, which is generally the slowest version
The slowest,
of the,
yeah, but the easiest.
Yes. You can go stand in the top right between the middle and right Armos, which is slightly faster and what kind of like the middle tier, what a lot of middle tier players do. I know that's what I did for a long time. And then you kind of get into the what we call the Yuzahara strats, named after the runner who found it, which is what Jadin does and what Andy did earlier today. Oh, we have a $25 from Anonymous, which says BCAS owns and money to the DK wrap, which coming up for 2 doses 101% run, which will be early Monday. He has offered to sing the DK rap for us, which is a great classic, and with 2 doses, fairly deep voice, it sounds pretty entertaining, if I do say so myself.
By the way, this is where the run gets completely broken. You're just gonna clip everywhere and anywhere.
Yeah. If you want to go somewhere, you get there.
It's like saving quite, except cooler.
So, in the All Dungeons No EG run, we saw Andy do a trick that's called Death Mountain Descent. We're actually going to see Jadin do another clip. It's a little bit harder, called the Kiki Skip. Kiki is the lovable little scamp that begs for your money to let you into the Palace of Darkness. And Jadin is going to skip him completely and actually clip into the Palace of Darkness. But he needs to get the Moon Pearl first from here on, before he does that.
No, he doesn't need a Moon Pearl, I thought.
Oh, you might be right. I might be thinking of the other route that needs the Moon Pearl. My bad, guys.
Yeah, he just ends up doing a trick in Gen's tower to negate the effect.
So, sorry for that flub, but here he is in Palace of Darkness. You're gonna notice something very interesting here when he approaches this door. He doesn't have any keys until he goes to the door, and then he has 4 keys. I guess technically 5 because he unlocked that door. And this makes the dungeon go a lot faster because you actually don't need to beat Helmasaur, since this is just any percent. So you're going to see him make use of a bomb jump here, which he got. And then he's going to be able to do this bomb jump easily because there's no worry about the tiles collapsing underneath you. So he's going to get the hammer, and he's going to leave. Then there's one more thing he really has to do before he goes to Ganon's tower. Currently he has the fighter sword, which is really not going to make do for Ganon. It's going to be really slow, if not impossible. I forget if it's impossible to kill Ganon with the fighter sword.
No, I don't think you can.
So what he needs to do now is he needs to upgrade his sword. And if you were here at the start, you kind of got a vibe for what he's going to do that, where he kept using the mirror to warp. And so now you see he did the Death Mountain Descent, only he's in bunny form. So you get to hear the nice music and all the wacky sprites. I personally like this track, so it's cool to get to hear it for more than
I agree.
a few seconds.
Speaking of bunnies, why aren't you guys donating for Maid?
Because Bunny's better.
No. Maid.
Alright, so here he's going to begin doing his warps. And the goal is to just kind of edge yourself along. You'll see Mimic. Oh, that time he fell off. But the goal, and what makes this a little tricky and difficult, is he's got to move himself almost pixel by pixel on this ledge. And you see, right before he mirrored there, he got a little bit of extra space. That's probably, I think he's going to help him get the clip right this time. It's going to let him. Yep, there we go. So you see him edge along a little further. And it can vary. Sometimes you don't move at all, or you don't time it right, so you don't move at all. So it's varying how far you move. And you're seeing him kind of buffer his movement so he can be sure he gets it before he warps back. And now he's going to set himself up to be as far over as he can when he gets in the warp. So unfortunately it takes a little bit of time, but it's certainly a lot faster than going into Thieves Town and getting the Titan's Mitts. And there we go. He got his little frog buddy. And so now he's just going to be able to go as if he had done everything as intended and go get the Tempered Sword. And then a question somebody asked earlier, so it'd be good to revisit now. He will get the level 3 Tempered Sword by doing this. You actually, with all the clips in this game, you could do something silly like, have your fighter's sword, go get it tempered, go get the gold sword, the level 4 sword, and then go pull the Master Sword out and downgrade it back down to the Master Sword. So, while it's really not useful here, it leaves you some fun puzzles that streamers do sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point that's brought up. Is that the trick, the Landmo 2, or not Landmo, excuse me, Moldorm 2, is 27 frame perfect inputs in a row. So, as Crystal alluded to earlier, 1/60th of a second. And so, we certainly hope he will get it faster than at SGQ, but it is definitely one of the more difficult tricks in the game.
And in my opinion, it's one of the hardest tricks in speedrunning in general on Buffered. So he's just gonna do a little trick here. Did you already explain to him about losing Bunny?
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, so he's gonna kill himself, basically. And yeah, there we go. Not in Bunny anymore. There's a more detailed explanation on how it works. I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter.
It's magic, dude. It's just magic. But yeah, here he is. He's back. And it causes him to lose Bunny. Now you're going to see him. It's going to be slightly different than the Gamma Tower you would see in all dungeons, no EG, or no major glitches, because he doesn't have the hook shot, which makes it go a little different, a little slower, but still not worth it to go get the hook shot overall. Oh, that skeleton trolled him hard.
I love trolls.
Just walked right into him after his bonk. Oop, looks like we are buffering a little bit.
Dang.
I refreshed. Hopefully it works.
I think it might be on Jadin's end.
Yeah, think so as well.
Oh.
That Stelphos just fucking wrecked the stream, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking Stalfos, man.
Stalfos
Bunny is currently in the lead, $31. The regular outfits have $30, and then the maids have $26.
We're gonna come online right back. Oh man, Megiddo, don't say that.
You want to pause the timer countdown? I don't know if you did already.
Oh, alright, so he's back up.
Excellent.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll start the timer a little late since I paused it a little late.
Alright, he's going now. Maid would need over $5 to be in front.
Need
$5
$6 to be in front.
Wow, not gonna accept the $5 and one donation. Dang, Supreme.
Oh, dang, you're right. You're right, man. I would gladly accept a $5.03 donation if someone was so generous.
Yo, $5.03, rude. You mean $5.02?
Yeah, right?
I don't even know anymore, guys. I don't even know.
Supreme. It was a 500 give
Thank you. Shout out to 502.
Yeah, shout out to the 502.
I wasn't sure if you caught that or not.
Man, you know how much I slept for
Yeah.
this? Give me a freak.
I'll forgive Supreme.
Oh, man. Love that armor's fight.
Shout out to backup there. Yeah, this gauntlet right here is like ridiculous with 5 hearts, because like so many things can like one-shot you here. Not with 5 hearts, but with 2 hearts, yeah.
This is definitely. I would say it's probably scarier than Ganon, even though I think Ganon one-shots you with a lot of attacks.
We're trying.
Alright.
We froze up again.
It's good again, just refresh. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay, we're in there.
It's just
There we go.
hitbox being odd today.
Fuck kickbox.
It's been rough, man. The delay has actually been like more than 2 seconds.
When are we going back to hashed? Bring back hashed.
Bring back hash, dude. Yo, shoutouts to the Troll Slayer in chat.
Holy crap.
Oh, the dodge!
Sick.
Oh my god!
Good God.
What a gauntlet.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm hearing the stream from because my hitbox viewing is frozen.
Oh.
This is.
Do you have
Whatever.
MegaMarathon's page open somewhere?
I do, but it's also muted. Magic. Oh well.
Not important.
Didn't use Pizza F hash. Yeah, because I think he like streamed there once during one of the great exoduses from Twitch and got like 200 viewers.
All I remember is Peaches and Cassius. Peaches was streaming like some anime movie, and then Cassius was streaming porn.
Good
It's so good.
Cassius.
Dude, I'm really curious what Rave Shaka is talking about. Please elaborate.
Nice, dude. We're
Fake
fixing
speedrun
speedrunning.
contest to gain money.
Nice. Nice.
Oh. Said gain. Oh shit.
I'm pro game money.
Same dude.
Pro
I'm
game
down with game money. Money
Shoutouts
is
to
money
money,
is
by the way.
money.
Money
Yeah,
is money,
shoutouts
dude.
to money, dude.
I don't discriminate.
Speaking of shoutouts to money, Claude's Run is coming up soon, and you should donate for the bid war for the version that he's going to play on. Which language?
Yeah.
French is
I
still in the lead, I believe. They're the only
Sweet.
one with a donation.
Correct.
Has there been any new donations since Supreme?
Yes, we actually just got one.
Oh, okay.
1509 from DJ Sama.
Nice.
133769. Also, love RDD, please be my speed husband.
Nice.
Do you have anything you'd like that to go to, DJ Sama? We have
Damn,
the
you felt-
language donation war coming up. We have...
That's really, really easily influenced, by the way. Only one of those options, French, has any money on it, and it's like $5 or something, so you can jump in and snipe that easily if you want. There's also Japanese and English.
Oh, here comes the hover. Let's be quiet for a minute.
Yeah. Easy
First
every
try.
time.
What I got?
Second try.
It's second try.
That's a little bit faster than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
just a little.
Just a little bit.
That went really well though.
Doing the warm-ups. 10 to English, and the rest to whatever has been met yet. I think the next upcoming incentive is the color swap on DKC3.
Alright, so that puts English in the lead then, huh?
Yes. And then 509 to color swap, I guess, unless you guys have something else you'd prefer it to go to. I'm partial to my own thing.
So you're noticing right now that this is not the typical Aghanim. Yeah, Aghanim that.
This is actually Aghanim 1. Don't we all miss Dream Boom though?
Everybody misses Dream Boom.
And so we have our lovely Ganon fight with our Black Sword and Shield, which I believe is a product of the bunny death, correct? Like if
Believe
you
so.
die with after doing that trick, you're generally, or you have the Black Sword and Shield. But Crystal will tell me if I'm wrong and if I'm an idiot.
She'll
Oh,
tell you
I'm
you're
an
an idiot anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say she's
Ooh.
gonna tell me I'm an idiot anyways.
Dang.
I was disappointed she said that pepperoni was better than me, man. Better than Supreme.
Yeah, so unfortunately dying to Ganon really sucks in this run, because you have to clip back to get to him. I believe you have to get the Moon Pearl now, don't you?
Yes.
unfortunately a very brutal run. Not really marathon safe at all. So, shoutouts to Jadin for trying this.
Alright, we have a $10 donation from the Dark Man. And it reads, I can't believe you guys are actually going to let French happen and put this to Japanese for DKC2. I read that a little late. It happened kind of right between, or right after, right before the English. Words are hard, man. So we have a tie actually for Japanese and English.
It's alright, he'll just do 2 runs.
That's right. So it takes $1 to be the tiebreaker because the minimum that's going to be seen is $1.
It's alright, runner's choice. You'll get to choose what language he plays in. Uh-oh. I don't like oop.
Yeah, oh, oop.
Oh,
I was thinking maybe he got hit. Oh, okay, that oop.
oh, he's
Yeah,
What?
by the way.
He clicked back into Hera.
Yeah. If you get hit during DMB, don't you soft lock?
I think there's many ways to soft lock on
I actually don't know.
DMD.
It's one of the clips where you soft lock if you get hit. I don't fake flippers, but I thought it was one of the clips. I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna stop talking.
I love this particular clip just because you get to walk on that really cool tile set.
Agreed.
So there you saw him set up for fake flippers, which is when you jump in the water on a screen transition. It assumes that you have the flippers.
Andy, this isn't Andy, this is Jadin.
Rip.
The worst.
Simmons breaking the bad news.
Shoutouts to that tree having
The
purple
title
lava
update,
around
right?
it.
No, it is not. It is Supreme, Darkman, and Nox on commentary.
It's practically Andy.
Well, I've been told I sound like Andy by people who can't hear, so...
Pretty much, on the same skill level as Andy in this game, so it is pretty.
Dang!
Oh!
But Andy would have died like 10 more times.
Andy would have gotten the Moon Pearl without even dying.
Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it, but not having a hook shot here kind of sucks, because it makes the fight, the first phase, a lot harder.
We also didn't mention that the hover over the gap after Multhorm 2 is what allows you to skip getting the hook shot.
I kind of mentioned that earlier. That's fine.
Did you?
Yeah.
I thought we were just talking about what the hover was and not what we skipped to get it,
No,
to do it.
other Andy, we had a no-show, so Jadin so graciously filled in for us.
Yeah, shoutouts to Jadin and Jape, both of them valiantly stepping up.
The 2 big J's. Followed by another J, by the way.
Hey,
Jack.
Jackifer.
J element.
How come the torch on the bottom right didn't go out? That's a good question. If you light the bottom left torch before the bottom right one goes out, the bottom right one will stay lit for the entire cannon fight, which is I guess it's no more important here because you do have the tempered sword, but it's very convenient to get because you do not have the fire rod, and so you have to run to left, run to right, and torch them both.
So I hope you understand now, Crystal, why that happened.
It's time right now.
Yeah, I got it.
Nice, I didn't know if you were watching. It was a
All
good
right.
run.
Thank you very much, Jadin, for that very good no EG run.
GG.
Coming in cold to give
Yeah,
us a
thank
good
you
show.
so much. Thank you for to do this.
If someone else doesn't show up, can I do a run of Alpha GBA? No.
Owned.
Make sure to follow Jadin, yeah, for sure. One of the most talented Link to the Past runners.
Thanks, Andy.
Alright, Andy, we'll see you later, mate.
Alright, Jack. Countdown, see if Jack's on for you. He says that he's live, but things are being done.
Okay, is he on 4?
1.
Am I done restreaming now, or am I streaming
Oh
at
yes,
Jack's run?
yes, you're right. I'm streaming. Well, crap. All right,
You're
I'll be
not
right
ready
back.
for that at all.
Alright, we're
Well,
switching.
I don't have
restreamers
Jack.
really
I don't have
quick.
Jack live either. Yeah.
All right,
Neither
I'll
do
go
I.
down and talk to him. We're gonna be switching restreamers, folks. So hang with us. Hang with my sleep-deprived self, and we'll be back in a few minutes. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching.